없지 널 본 적이 없으니까 You keep me up every night 내 빛의 띠같이 마침표 없는 dream I can't help falling in love Maybe I just wanna feel like you la 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 Next to me right here right now 밝아오는 아침이 약속할 만큼만 너를 더 알고 싶어 I wanna dive into your arms Nowhere to hide Just like You're beautiful nightmare You're beautiful nightmare Beautiful night And I want to stay there with you 돌이킬 수도 없을 만큼만 달콤한 고통은 더더더 손 내밀면 닿을 듯 한 줌의 신기를 눈물로 사라진다 I wanna dive into your arms Nowhere to hide Just like You're beautiful nightmare You're beautiful nightmare Beautiful night And I want to stay there with you I want to dive into your arms I want to into your arms I wanna stay there with you Nightmare You're beautiful nightmare You're beautiful nightmare Beautiful night And I want to stay there with you
is up, friends? Welcome back to Roleplaying Unlimited Wednesday night. Making friends and influencing people. We are back with the tail end of our Week 9 schedule here. Thank you so much for joining us on our live stream here this evening. This will be our last one for a few days here before we start over with Week 10 on Sunday morning. Hope you're all having a great week so far, and at least every other Wednesday I gotta bring in the guess what day it is. Mike. And speaking of which, what's going on, Mike? How y'all doing out there in Streamland? What's going on? Let's see just what we have in store for tonight. We got a bit of a musical chairs thing going on between a few tables here. We've actually had two characters step out of Wednesday night to move over to other tables. And we've actually had a new player step into Wednesday night, and a new one in the wings right now. Hopefully they will be with us next time around. But as it is for tonight, we've got as close to a full crew as we're going to get. And let's see just how much we can put them through this evening.
Little pig, let me in.
Howdy, what's happening, everybody?
It's a clone. It's my clone.
First they erased my memory and replaced it with Douglas Quaid. That was the first time that they stole my identity. And then the next time, they put me in the 6th day and they made a clone of me. And now you catch me in my newest summer blockbuster, Stolen Identity 3. Looks like the rest of our table may need some coffee or some form of energy drink here, but get hyped, man, get hyped! His Discord is acting funny, like George Carlin funny or Bill Engvall funny. Ba-dum-bum. All right.
Gabriel Iglesias.
Gabriel Iglesias funny. All right, well, we have got an initiative in progress. We've got a new character to introduce, and you know me, one of the easiest ways that I find to introduce a new character is in the middle of a combat where we will spill and share spilled blood alike together, and that will hopefully bond us eternally, or at least give us an interesting starting story of, yeah, remember the first time we met and you just sucked ass, dude? You've come a long way since then. So it could go either way, but welcome to the table there, G. James. How's it going?
Fantastic. I am very excited to be part of 2 sessions, which is fantastic for me.
Heck yeah. Glad to have you here, man. And likewise, Katie and Gail chilling out in the at the tabletop here, getting ready to start off. How's your week going?
Okay, I'm just getting my character sheet up.
Very nice.
Oh, it's so funny. We got snow here actually yesterday, so I'm so happy right now.
Oh,
and I'm
very
hopefully
nice.
gonna have a date for my surgery tomorrow, and it's gonna be good.
Oh,
We're gonna get
good.
that shit out of the way.
Yes,
If
ma'am.
we don't, I'm gonna lose my mind.
Nothing but wishing the best for you, my friend. I'll be jumping up into some snowy mountains myself in about 3 weeks here. We're going to go up to Duck Creek, Utah, over 8,000 feet elevation, where it is currently 13 degrees, but with the wind it feels like -5.
Better you than me.
Oh, it's the best.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to the cabin and the fireplace and the peace and quiet away from the city and all that, but I have never been in cold of that degree before. So, I mean, even when I briefly lived in New York, I don't think it got that cold. My biggest thing in New York was the black ice. So it's going to be interesting. -13. Yeah.
Man, that sounds cold.
Yeah, I've been buying wool socks and thermal underwears and extra jackets and blankets like you would not believe. Definitely packing as warm as I can.
Not a big surprise.
I don't want to be dead. There's no future in it.
Well, you better not spend the night in the cold then.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, hopefully the power doesn't go out on us like it did in July when we were last there at the cabin. I mean, back then it was kind of like, man, it's getting a little hot in here, and they don't have AC in the cabin because they just figure they're up in the mountains, they don't need it. But they definitely have the heating under control. Supposedly the floors are heated as well, so we will see. We're going to bring our dog up there with us too, so that should be fun.
And just remember, if you find any creepy old books in the basement, don't read them.
Or at least don't read them aloud and try to decipher the...
Yeah, if they're in Latin or Aramaic, just run, dude.
What if it's in Arabish? Like it's,
Oh, you should be good to go.
yeah, it's like in Star Wars
And you
writing.
summon a Sith spirit.
Exactly. Oh god, it's Nihilus! I tasted my own medicine, and it is bitter! So here we are in the midst of a combat in the small, sleepy village of Falling Skies. We spent most of last session in the acts of trying to expand our territory, meet the natives of the nearby villages, and hopefully establish alliances with them. This village, we had some success in that respect. Seems that they are very much all about family, community, common aid and support, as well as just general kindness and respect. And in that regard, most of our party got along pretty well here, and seemed to earn the respect and reputation of the community. It wasn't long after we arrived here, though, that the foreshadowing of the graveyard of bones that litters the center of this community, we can kind of get a peek of it right here if you scroll to the center. Ancient legend told that a mighty dragon was felled from the sky, and in recent months, attempts to expand the village has unearthed these bones in the center of the village. And these are a superstitious lot, so upon uncovering the bones, they were very reluctant to, oh, we'll just cover them back up and build a foundation and build a house over it, or any number of things. So it had almost become kind of a local curiosity that they were still trying to get to the bottom of, when those bones, whether because they were dug up or because the Coalescence Act 5 occurred, or a combination of both, those bones did reanimate into a mighty black dragon, Dracolich. And we've been walloping on it pretty handily for a couple of rounds, and it has since taken off into the massive obscured areas. One thing to remember, that each square on this map represents 30 feet, so that is why most of your tokens are a quarter of their normal size, and why movement is kind of clunky on this map compared to some others. But that does about set us up with one final little bit. We did help a group of survivors find safety in this community. Namely, some elves, dwarves, humans that seem to be from the Forgotten Realms locale, and not necessarily to the Japanese landscape of which we now find ourselves. And one of those people who we have helped find a temporary refuge is the human that has just emerged from this home here. That is our new adventuring companion. We will find out more about him in the adventure to come. We will have each character introduce themselves in the course of their initiative. And in that respect, Spartan, if you would roll your initiative as well, so we can get you added into the turn order. And then we will take it away.
I have a question.
Yep.
What is that green arrow and that red circle on my character?
The red icon is your rage, and the green up arrow is usually because somebody cast some kind of spell that either increases your movement or enhances something in that respect. Does anybody remember casting?
I believe she had Longstrider cast on her.
Yeah,
There
I
we
cast
go.
Longstrider.
That's what it was.
Thank you.
You got it. Wow, a mighty 3 on the initiative there. Well, the good news is you're not dead last. The bad news is you're pretty close to it.
There's no bonuses to my initiative.
Yeah, at this point, it's like you're going first next round. All right, let's get some adjustments made here. That should set you up. Okay. And Katie, playing Lantirthi, who is all the way down here, will have the first spot and tell us a bit about yourself, please.
Sure, I guess. So Tiffy was born in Shadowfell. Both of her parents died when she was young. They were killed by a shade, but Bonnie managed to escape on her own by some act of God, I guess. She then kind of like fended for herself for a pretty long time, learned to survive, steal, hunt, all that fun stuff. She kind of over-rationalized life and death because of the death of her parents. And so her kind of core belief is that there's a very delicate balance between life and death that we have to maintain. And so clearly her parents' death was just simply part of a desired equilibrium. She was kind of recruited by the Shadow Court and is a ranger who can navigate both material plane and Shadowfell. Very kind of solitary, but totally kind of understand the importance of alliances to get my goals accomplished. Right now, I'm just kind of trying to figure out what is going on in Waterdeep and all that, because there is obviously a severe shift and disruption in this precious life-death balance, and I kind of have to like figure out what's going on and try to help restore the balance as much as I can.
Very nice. A++. And for
is that
your
like a 4.5 on the GPA scale then? Like, are we going above the 4.0?
Absolutely. And Fuego.
Jesus Christ. I'm still dreading the day I have a student that like comes into my class and starts using Enfuego, because I'm gonna know exactly how they learned that.
Yeah, if they say that, your response is, "Are you with us?"
Literally. And then if they go, yeah, I know they are.
Don't ask me, I'm just a famous comedian, Arnold Braunschweiger. So for your turn itself, what are we thinking? Last time the dragon was on the map, we had it, I believe, right about here.
Yeah, and then it kind of went into this nothingness.
Exactly.
And I think I was kind of following/tracking that as best as I could, forgetting that I could actually put on like the Mark of the Hunter.
Whoops.
Because I forgot that was like a thing I can do. So I'm just gonna kind of keep trying to find this thing and keep shooting at it. Because I was actually having kind of good luck, which means I'll have terrible luck tonight.
Yeah, that's why my health bar is so horrible right now. And we have had the zombies that we've been listening to for the last couple of rounds on the periphery of the map. They have finally made their way in to the combat, so we can see a few of them in our vicinity. We see a few of them with the torchlight around the other buildings. Yeah, looks like no sight of that dragon, though.
I'm pretty darn sure even the closest zombie is very out of my range. Yeah, 270 feet. I can't do that on my best day. So I think I'm going to use the dash action so I can move again. Maybe find Dragon Friend.
All right. Damn, that like did nothing at all.
I did not find Dragon Friend. I don't really think I have anything I can do without being able to see my enemy. So I think I'm just gonna pass it off to Thea.
Very good. Maybe I will legendary interrupt. I think... Oh. I guess I won't. Alright, yeah. Fia Lien, tell us a bit about yourself, please.
Okay, Fia Lien Nightflower is worked as a barmaid at the Mermaid Arms Inn in Waterdeep. It's also where her mother had worked before her. She would listen to the stories of the sailors and other adventurers and types that came through, and heard all about the different mystical things that are out there, and sometimes heard stories about the creatures that live out beyond the stars. And I always kind of intrigued her. It sounds frightening, but fascinating. Well, then one day the world got dark and the dead started to rise, and she wasn't going to go down without a fight, but when she got cornered, she called out with all of her heart to the things beyond the stars to save her. And one of them answered, and she now has powers that she doesn't quite understand that she can use to defeat the undead menace.
The black goat with 1,000 young.
Yeah,
Very good. And let's see what you have planned for this round.
So she'll just take her single move there. Nothing's really in range of me. I don't see the dragon, so I'm just going to cast an Armor of Agathis upon myself, and that'll be my turn.
Okay. Ooh, I got an idea. Well, the zombies are up first, so we'll belay that. And we'll start with the one right over here that's trying to get a piece of Matheson. And looks like it is gonna be, oh man, a 22 against your armor class for a mighty 4 physical. Is Dawn's Discord still being weird? Just because you're evil doesn't mean you don't take the damage from the evil creatures. Well, up next we'll have the zombie try to go after our NPC friend here. Oh, trying to grab. And this time we get a grab. Last session we were unsuccessful in our attack. And as far as you, I'm going to say... Yep, looks like you're going to be coming over this way. And then we have other zombies in this area. One of them is able to get over to a survivor, and might hear some screams off in this direction, depending on how this goes. Oh my goodness, a natural 20, yes. The elf over here has just been slain as a zombie came creeping up out of the darkness and got her from behind. And we have another zombie going after the halfling also part of that NPC group. Try for.
Are we talking like dead or just unconscious dead?
Dead. 15 is a hit, and ouch, that is enough damage to slay that dude as well. Yeah, there are some panicked shouts coming over from the direction of this house as the other survivors that we do not quite see from the torchlight provided, but we do know they are there. There are some panicked shouts in that area. More zombies kind of shifting around in the dim gloom over there. Might be getting some peeks of them on the right side of that house as well, depending on how you angle the map. Probably see these two way over here. Of course, that's more out of game than in game from your perspective because the house is interposed. And we've got a lot of more zombies out in another area entirely. They have not come into contact with anybody. And that seems like it will remain the case for another round. Zombies over here chased the Furbolg inside. And they are currently trying to batter and crush their way inside the house. Yeah, 14s, 15s, and 16s for those athletic checks. So some of the barriers are starting to come down, but these homes are not only very well constructed, but because these survivors and inhabitants of this village have been fending off zombies for the better part of a month now, they've kind of gotten into the habit of defending their homes with barricades and things of that nature. More zombie activity where you guys don't see it. Otherwise, I think that is it for the zombies. So yes, we will pass it over to Tank, who is not looking too hot right now, but let's get an introduction before your turn.
All right, so Tank was originally known as 1465 when he was in the army. However, when he got moved over to a more human and elf filled unit, they tended to call him T4NK, or Tank for short, due to his habit of trying to be on the front lines and his ability to get knocked down and get right back up and keep on fighting. He is fascinated by creating things and learning how things work. And he has recently grown a beard of vines and branches.
Very interesting. And what's your path going to be this round?
Alright, so I'm going to use my wing boots and start flying towards where I saw the dragon going.
Alright. Make sure you get an elevation marker on your character as well, so we know just how high up you're going.
How do I do the little, put it in the actual square I want again?
Hold the Alt.
Perfect. And then I'm going to, I'm going to keep going that way, but I'm also going to send Aegis to help Manuel.
Very cool.
And that'll be my turn.
Okay. Let's check this out here. That is 30, 60. Man, If only you had a skosh more movement, because you have now moved into my line of sight. And you're looking pretty isolated out there, buddy. What's your elevation right now? Tank I'm speaking to.
Gonna be probably about 15 feet.
15, okay. Well, all I have to do is whoop, slightly move in. Now you see this ominous Dracolich approaching from the gloom directly in front of you. You were definitely heading in the right direction. It just had more movement, of course, than you did. And with a little bit more, we are able to get right up in your face. And we will use our frightful presence. I think most of you have made the save against that at this point. New character would be the exception, and you are not within 120 feet. So we're going to try a bite on Tank. Ow! 19? Close. Not quite. Good thing, too. A claw to follow that up. Still nothing doing. Oh shit, I forgot to check for my breath weapon recharge. Nothing doing. Final claw attack. Wow, we missed all 3 times. That sucks.
Dodging like a boss.
Yeah, he did. Okay, well that is a bonus action. Throw me frickin' bonus. Nope. Alright, we will pass it over to Moahula, and let's hear about your character.
Take it away, Don.
Okay, well, Moa Hula comes from an island of Leonin, catfolk, and other various creatures. She is a barbarian who did a lot of hunting and fighting for the tribe. One day while she was out fishing with several of her mates, a ship came by and captured all of them and put them into the hold for slavery until she was rescued by another pirate ship. And she's been traveling along with this weirdo of a pirate for quite a while. And she's a badass that has a lot of lion capabilities as well as enhanced lioness capabilities. So beware of this battle creature.
Out of curiosity, did we ever establish what happened to the enslaving pirates? We know that she was rescued, but was that it? Was she just rescued and those pirates were still out there somewhere, or were they defeated, imprisoned, killed in the attempt?
Several of them probably escaped. You know, they probably jumped overboard trying to escape and such. Some were probably taken prisoner by our ship. And the captain of the ship obviously was killed.
Gotcha. Okay. Good to know. Might be something I work in at a later point. Might not be. And go right ahead when you're ready, Gail.
They could have escaped. So
Sure.
as far as we know, we didn't take count of who was who.
Right. Okay.
Okay. What would it take? How far away from that guy am I?
Which guy?
The one right next to me.
That's about 30 feet.
So how many feet do I use up to get to him to attack him?
I would say all 30 feet, because it's exactly 1 square away, which is the 30-foot mark. Gosh. Yeah, that one is now defeated.
Okay, so now if I want to move up to the guy above me, is that another 30 feet?
That's probably more like, at this point, probably like 10 feet from where you're at.
Oh, excellent.
Very cool. Oof. 32 damage. Oh, man, if you'd had just a couple more, that thing is
She
just
also-
barely holding on.
She has great weapon mastery, which means after killing this one, she gets a cleave as a bonus action.
Gotcha. Yeah, this one is actually still alive, though.
Doesn't it activate even
Right,
if
she
you
killed the first
killed
one.
previously?
She did kill the first one, but unless she had... Does the cleave happen from where she's standing, or is she able to move and then do the cleave? I guess would be my question, because she moved 10 feet to get into melee with this one.
Okay, so the actual wording is on your turn, when you score a critical hit with a melee weapon or reduce the creature to 0 hit points with one, you can make one melee weapon attack as a bonus action.
Okay. Go right ahead. Yeah, we will not survive that.
Okay, my turn is done.
All right. And over to me for a legendary interrupt, because my turn sucked, and hopefully we can get something happening elsewhere. We're going to do a tail attack. Whoosh. There we go. 30 for 19 on tank. Oh, damn.
And I dropped 15 feet.
Yeah, which will be a failed death save as you impact the turf there.
I have.
Oh, that's right.
Fall with the
That's
boots.
right. We discovered that last time around when I did the same thing. All right. Well, that's my legendary interrupt. So back to Manuel for his turn and introduction. He's had 3 different faces so far.
Yeah. Well, this one is the coolest so far, especially because he's got the monkey with him, and the monkey is actually wearing the hat and vest. So, yeah, this is Manuel. He's a pirate who's been a pirate his entire life. He's kind of a drunkard, so he has this habit of losing his sword when he was on board ship. Because of that, he decided to start learning how to fight barehanded and became quite good at it. As a matter of fact, quotes monk level of good at combat with his bare hands. He's been studying the Drunken Master technique for quite a long time. His ship came across a group of slavers who they defeated handily and rescued a Leonin and a couple of catfolk, and the catfolk asked to be returned to the island, whereas the Leonin decided she wanted some adventure and decided to join Manuel on his journeys. He's very friendly when it comes to his drink, but he's also a smelly pirate who has very few manners, and he's got this monkey that is now accursed onto him, where it's basically his familiar, but I'm playing it as a witch cursed him with this monkey to kind of be his conscience and such. So the monkey berates him a lot.
And his theme song is Monkey on My Back by Aerosmith. All right, go right ahead.
Right? All right, so I'm not seeing any more more zombies because Moa easily handled a whole bunch of those. I see the dragon over there.
What is your passive perception?
Passive perception is like 21.
Okay. You might have to zoom in real close, but you could just make out a zombie approaching from the gloom right over here.
Yeah,
Definitely
I
not
can't
as
see it.
definitely not as
It-
dangerous as the dragon, but there is one that's kind of close by and will be on you guys in a few moments.
How far?
It's yeah, you could definitely see it better there.
Okay, that was me moving my 45 feet. I'm going to go over to here. I'm going to use a bonus action to activate my elemental ability, and my fists are now covered in thunder.
Hmm.
And for my attack action, I'm going to hold. For if that comes within melee range, I'm going to pummel the snot out of it.
Very good. Boom. There we go.
At least
Tick-tock.
once, but you know.
And Ayusi Kaj Pof. I'm a pretty new addition to the group right here. I'm a gnome fighter who's taken some training under the Lord Noburo back at the castle, and I'm pretty comparable to your guys' level, but still have a lot to learn, and I'm grateful for the opportunity. And yeah, we don't know a whole lot about this guy. We had a choice between two NPCs, and this guy, by virtue of his affiliation with Noburo, seemed to win the vote rather handily. And I feel like this is just going to be an all-out move turn right here, because yeah, we're gonna 30, 60 feet. Kind of get a little more on the front lines here. And I don't. Yeah, he can see the dragon just barely out there. And with that, he will draw his magical war pick and challenge the dragon to come closer and fight us. You too scared to fight us up close? Wow, not too bad. And that will pass us to our next player character and our newest introduction, who is Spartan. Tell us about your character, please.
So, my character is a fighter cleric paladin. And his backstory, I want you guys to imagine it as if I am the DM telling it to you. You were mid-combat, bleeding out, praying to any god who can hear you for their help. Laying there, lips turning blue, the frigid wave of coldness slowly filling your body as when you're almost about to close your eyes, cause of how tired you are. Suddenly, you feel nothing, almost weirded out when you open your eyes to see time has actually stopped, as there are arrows around you in the air and people who are fighting who have stopped in their tracks. Suddenly you hear a wave of thunder as you hear this cloud of light slowly appearing as any human would be looking about you. Lady walks towards you. As you look at her, she walks towards you gently, kissing your lips, and her noticeably feeling an urge of energy channeling through you. What you see is black hair, very long, forming it into a braid. She has a small piece of, it looks like a golden lace, just covering all over her. She is 5'8". She appears to be 26 years old. And then all of a sudden you just see a bright light as she's slowly slipping away from you, and she's lingering effect about you coats you like armor. And with that power surge is how my character is a cleric.
Very cool. I think I made a mistake looking over your character. You said you're playing a female character?
It is a male.
Oh, gotcha. This is the vision that he had.
Yes, this is
Gotcha.
the vision that Spartan had. And pretty much all my character can do is move. So he is going to move closer towards the dragon.
Very good.
You said it's 2 squares if I dash.
If your movement is 30, correct.
It's 1. Do we count diagonal movement?
You can. It doesn't count as anything extra.
Then that's pretty much it.
Alrighty. What kind of... Oh. That does me no good. And that does me no good either. Okay. So our local populace and assistants are going to take a turn. Yeah, first we'll start over here. They've got more than they can handle. Although they were starting to strategize something, they're going to just have to alter the playbook here. And yeah, 2 of them are going to take cover inside the house. And one of them, yeah, we're actually going to go in through the window and barricade that up again behind us. Furbolg and that house, we are safe inside. This guy, we're going to move and move. We got another dwarf over here in our vicinity. He's probably completely hidden in this little patch of blackness for most of you. Some of you guys might see like the top of his token at this spot right there. But we do have an ally over in that spot. We've got our lead dwarf over here, Carther, who is a little too far out of range to do much, but we're going to try and start closing with that zombie that is approaching from the east. And then a bunch of D20s. We lost 2 of our guys. And yeah, we will chip away at some of these zombies here, but none of the attacks aimed at the dragon will in fact land. Okay. I think that's all they got right now, so back to the top of the cycle with Lantirthi. There it is!
Hey, I found it. And I think that is. Oops, okay. My name is. I did find it, and I think it says I can find the little scrolly bar. Pretty sure you're within my 150 feet. Yes, you are. Beautiful. So I'm just going to go ahead and take a shot at Mr. Dragon Friend and or Mrs. Dragon Friend. I hope 24 hits. I don't remember.
Your favored foe is undead?
Yeah,
Alright. Got the carved
it's like the
boost.
only good decision I've made so far on this character sheet.
Yeah, and because you're just inside of the 150 range there, that will count as a hit. If you'd had the disadvantage, that would have been a miss on a 17. So, good shot.
I'm just I didn't start with nat 1, so I'm happy.
Very true.
I'm already happy about it. And then I think I'm going to use my movement to advance to my next square here. Just kind of try to keep it in my eye line, even though it's probably going to move way farther than I can see on its turn. But I will move, and then that will be my turn.
All right. That's back over to J-Man. Got the Mr. Freeze icon on your token. Chill. Chill. What killed the dinosaurs? The Ice Age!
God damn it. So she's going to move forward a little bit, and then she's going to, seeing Antiochus' success, take out her new magical longbow. So she's thinking, I'm an elf. I'm good with bows, right? And she's going to take a shot.
Oh, son of a... No! Make sure to fix your crit damage. I'll account for that here. And then you got the carve bonus also. Alright, so that is 16 more damage. Ow! Stop it!
Apparently I am good with the bow. Holy crap. But that's all I got.
Stop being so accurate! Gosh, my AC's not that bad. Alright, zombies are... let's first trigger Manuel's readied action here, as we will get right up in his face. Yikes! And we will take all of that. 21. That's half our hit points. Oof! And do you have extra attack?
That I do.
Because you do get that with your ready to action. That's another hit. And it's another 21 damage, which is exactly enough to kill it.
Is tank a construct?
If you're talking for purposes of healing, no, he is a humanoid for those purposes.
Oh man, you guys didn't bring the WD-40. He's screwed.
I carry my own WD-40, thank you.
Alright, more zombies moving. Trying to get up over into this house. Yeah, this house down on the southeast is just swarmed. You can see a bunch of them in the dim torchlight over there. And finally, some of the zombies that have been out in this sector for the longest time are starting to come not into view, but you guys can hear might be a half dozen to a dozen of them out there just past the dragon, of course on the ground, not in the sky. Try pounding on this house down on the southwest another round. Athletics checks. Oh, that's a natural 20. We definitely busted a window open on that, and this will be a potentially dangerous situation here if they are unable to close that up before the zombies start filing in. And the house that our characters are currently gathered around, you guys can hear and see a small group of them starting to come around from the backside here. They've taken several rounds moving the long way around this house. They should have just came straight down the trail here, but instead they went west all the way around the house. And that would appear to be everything for the zombies this round. So over to Tank for a death saving throw. Come on, natural 20. Oh, close, but not quite. That'll put you one up for all the good it does you. All right. This dragon will just look at all of you and snarl in Draconic. I will claim this one and come back for each of you.
Can I try to intimidate him in his own language?
On your turn, you certainly can. And we will descend to Tank, and we're going to take our attacks on a prone unconscious character. This is advantage, and that will count as 2 failed death saving throws in that respect. And then a claw attack, also with advantage, will slay the character. He has been dropped many times. This might be the first time he's ever been killed. Thankfully, with 5e mechanics being what they are, death is only the beginning. We've got movement. We've got an extra attack. I don't... What is our reach? 10 feet, just good enough. We are just able to get within reach of Lantirthi as we just kind of take a heavy jump and kind of glide down and touch. No, we're not going to touch down. We're going to hover like 5 feet. But we are able to take our final claw attack in your direction as he just shouts out a very nasty curse word in Draconic as he takes a slice at you. A 20 armor class for 11. And once again, I forgot to check for this thing's breath weapon recharge. Nope, it's a 3 every damn time. What the heck is with this D6? Alright, at least it can roll something different. Alright, Gale, back up to your turn. I am not tracking your rage. You've just got infinite levels of rage here because I keep forgetting to tick off the timer.
Okay, who is this person?
That is Carther. He is our dwarven friend. Basically the leader of the NPCs, if you will.
Okay. Is there anything nearby that I can go after?
Not immediately. If you've got a good ranged option, the dragon is of course out there, and then you can hear and just barely see this one kind of approaching from the torchlight on the west side of your building here.
Okay, so if I have a 55 move, where would that put me?
We would just round that up and say every movement that you take is 2 squares. So if you did a dash, you could move 4 squares.
And then would I be able to throw my javelin at this guy? Would it reach?
I don't think it would. Javelins as thrown weapons tend to have pretty short range, like 60 feet at the max, I think. Plus, if you dash, you wouldn't have an attack action on the other side of it unless you're a rogue, monk, or... Do barbarians get a bonus dash? I don't think they do, right?
They do not.
Okay. So I'm gonna move down this way. So you said 2 squares, so that'll put me like right about here on top of this poor person. So I'll go over here.
Very cool.
Don's looking up the range for javelin.
Okay.
Is the 55 movement after Long Strider?
Yes.
Okay.
The range is 30 to 120 feet.
Ooh, 120 you definitely have. It would be a disadvantage because of the range, but yeah, it looks like you can kind of Lamar Latrell, like hurl that thing as far as you can. You got like your specialized javelin there. Clap your hands, everybody. Everybody, clap your hands.
I had to take advantage of his limp wristed throwing style.
Thank you. We are the
All right,
land
so I'm
of
gonna
land
throw
of
my
lands.
javelin at the dragon.
And our mother moves. All right, come on, double natural 20s. Actually, no, I don't want everybody to hit. Somebody's got to miss. This is my best chance for a missed attack. Oh, and there it is. A missed attack indeed. That thing just goes sailing wide. Of course, if you have extra attack and multiple javelins, you could take a second throw. Man, how heartbreaking would that be if you had a magical thrown weapon and it like got thrown off a cliff or something like that and you couldn't retrieve it?
Yep, she's
That's two
gonna.
attacks.
So she does have extra attack?
Yep, and extra
Well,
javelin.
Don says I have 2 attacks.
Okay. Son of bitch. Oh, man. Well, the good news is you won't have to travel far to recover that javelin because it's literally stuck in the dirt right in front of you. Feline almost caught that in the back of her shin.
And that ends my turn.
All right, Manuel, over to your turn.
Okay, so I am going to move 90 feet with my dash and stuff, and that'll put me right about here.
Uh-oh. The dragon kind of gives a glance over its right shoulder, slightly concerned. Oh, man, they're closing quick. Damn it.
And yeah, that'll probably be the end of my turn.
All right. We will legendary interrupt and tail swipe at Katie here. Ooh, 19 for 18. And then Ayusi Koj. I don't know. I'm not really the best at this, but we'll give it a try. Move in. Load up that light crossbow. Double check the math. And... Oh... What is that? Just within range. He just hit for 2 points of damage. I did it!
That's good, kid. Don't get cocky.
I'm going to legendary interrupt again. And do the wing attack for 2. This will only apply to Katie, who's within 10 feet. Dexterity saving throw. Or take 16 bludgeoning damage and be knocked prone. Alright, so you did not make the save with that. course, inspiration, hero point. Did you want to influence the die or let it stand as is?
Yeah, I'm gonna use my hero points, I think, and hopefully get 2 or more.
All right. Nice. Just got that. So you will make the save. You take no damage. You are not knocked prone. And I will fly half of my flying speed in this direction here. And just a skosh more like that. And then it is back to Spartan's turn.
All right then. Spartan's just going to move closer. Using a dash.
Gotcha.
And can he yell in Draconic the word that was used on the team party?
Oh, the curse that he laid on Lantirthi when he started whooping on her?
Yes.
Yeah, certainly.
That's just a intimidation check.
Sure. Yeah, you just hear a very low and increasing volume guttural growl from that area. Ended with, "You dare!" And if that is it there, we will pass back to NPCs. Oh boy. Come on, y'all. Let's get something happening here. Jeez. 1, 2. Not the greatest. Will deal some damage. Mostly the ones on the southwest, or I'm sorry, the southeast are being targeted here and starting to take some damage. The heavily sieged home, however, is also defending itself fairly well, just not as good as the southeast is. And then it is back to Lantirthi to start off a third round of combat. Man, we're just flying here. Love it.
Where are our characters? I have been lost in a void of blackness. Oh, here. Fun. Okay. I've been a fucking idiot this whole time. I have an expert tab. I'm an idiot. So that's like really fun for us.
Uh-oh.
In 90 minutes, hold on. Which means I can put the hunter's mark as my bonus action on our dragon friend. He's within 90 feet now. So I can do that,
Alright. I
which is
will get
fun.
that.
And then 3 in my range, so I'm just gonna take some shots action. First attack.
Oh,
There's my
there it
nat
is.
1. There it is.
There it is.
Um,
Womp womp.
yeah, I'm always.
But you can use an inspiration to make
I
that the
could.
20.
Yeah, but that was a nat 20. If it were a nat 20, I would. But I feel like there's gonna be a dire point in this in the next like hour where I'm gonna want that inspo. So I'm gonna
You-
save it for now.
You only have one?
Yeah,
Oh, well, then you can have one of mine.
thanks. Much love. So I guess we're gonna go for 20 on that.
Alright. That is a hit for 12. We got it. Oh!
Actually, save
And then
his.
I have to do
Tank
an
has
extra
extra.
d6. I have to
Oh, yeah,
manually
then-
roll the extra
Yeah,
d6.
and then the hunter's mark damage.
Slash R, right?
/R, yeah. All right. And your second attack. Oh, that is a miss on a 17.
I have to restart my roll d20. My screen's looking funny.
Gotcha. Okay.
Probably hero point that went up.
Give her a D8.
I was gonna say like a hero point at the don't kill me tail swipe or whatever.
Yeah,
The
go ahead.
wings.
Go ahead, roll a die 8 there. If J-Man's giving him out. That's exactly what you needed. And that's another more damage that we did not want to take.
Does that also get the extra D?
It does, yeah, anytime you hit it.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if it was just like the first one. What is with all the threes? I feel like we're just getting mad threes tonight.
Tell me about it. I would love to get a second breath weapon off before this thing dies. I've never had a party in perfect line before, but due to the stupid scale, I could only hit 2 characters. I was like, any other map, I would have hit the whole party. Well, I take that back. Tuesday session.
You did it to yourself. This is your map, my guy.
Yes, indeed. And the Dracolich in Tuesday session back in 2023 did have the entire party in a line, with the exception of like 2 characters, and got a couple kills in there as well. So I stand corrected. Fialien is up next.
Alright, since her move is a 45, I could basically go like, what, a square and a half?
Exactly.
So she'll run up to that point. Is the dragon in the air or on the ground?
They're only 5 feet off the ground.
Okay. I'm going to throw a fireball at him with my necklace of fireballs.
Okay.
That's 8 dice 6, right?
I believe so, yeah. Let's see, I do have magic resistance. My dex save is a... There's my fucking natural 20. Womp womp. Am I immune to fire? Damn, no. Yeesh. 13 damage, though. Alright.
Figured it might be a good use of that.
Oh, and we do have a zombie that is just outside of your line of sight, but is inadvertently caught in that area of effect. And also made its saving throw, so it'll take 13 fire.
That's good, though. Yeah, so yeah, she just runs up and tosses the bead at him.
Boom, boom, boom.
And that's it.
Alright. Where's the, No, rocket's not what you want. I guess burst. Boom! Alright, zombies are up, and yeah, we'll start with the one that just got hit with a fireball. That's its movement as it kind of starts scampering underneath the dragon. And then we have another one also kind of moving up alongside it.
Dragon lands inadvertently squishes the zombie.
Exactly. More zombie rush. Double move. We're getting closer to this guy, and this guy is ready with an attack. if and when something gets closer to him. We're almost at that point. And then every other zombie appears to be sieging a home at this stage. Yep. Let's get over here. And then... Oof. Yeah, things may not be going so well over here. There are not panics. The panicked screams have become screams of terror and horror, as it sounds like more and more zombies are finding ways to break into this home and have gotten in and are starting to attack the occupants. That's all we got for zombies, so, I mean, Tank will keep him in the initiative in case he gets a timely revivify. But the Black Dragon will reset. Try again for its breath weapon. Not quite.
Is our goal to save all the civilians?
Not necessarily. I mean, we're here to help protect the town, but they're also fighting in and of themselves to defend it. Okay. Yeah, it's gonna be a bloody end. We're gonna float right over here, just behind Lantirthi. Take a... Oh, yep, now we will do the Frightful Presence, and Spartan is now inside of that. So, wisdom saving throw on his behalf. Rutro, and of course you've got your own allotment of inspirations and hero points that you can use if you want to turn that failure into a success.
I think I will.
Alright, so 1 wisdom saving throw, or 1 inspiration there. No frightened effect. We will try a bite on Lantirthi. Oh, I think we just hit. Yep.
Okay.
16 for 12. Follow that with a claw. Oh, there's the natural 20 for 28. And wouldn't you know it, we've got a claw attack left that we will try on an unconscious opponent. That will hit and count as 2 failed death saving throws. As the dragon cackles evilly in Draconic, each of you will fall one by one. This land will be overcome by the undead, and I shall be a mighty general. And I think we will also... No, I think we used most of our movement to get there, so we'll just hold tight where we're at. Moahula, over to you.
Alright, I saw you move the dragon over, but now how come I can't see it?
Huh. That's very strange. Yeah, you should be able to see it quite easily, but for whatever reason, this whole region here is obscured. If anybody's doing any work on their character sheet or what have you, finalize that and save your work. I'm going to do a page reload for all of us, and then hopefully that will fix any lighting issues that we're having. Let me double check to make sure I didn't accidentally draw something in that area. Nope. Alright, reloading in 3, 2... And we should be coming back in.
Yeah, nothing happened on my screen.
Huh. Yeah, that is very strange. Let me check your token. 60...
I'm pretty sure it's a
refresh.
Father
Oh, no.
thing.
That is correct. It is set correct. Yeah, I think it was because there might have been a light source, or somebody over here I think is providing light. It's Tank. Tank does not have his goggles of night vision equipped. So yeah, that's what's causing the lighting issue. So let's turn that off. Let's turn that off. You should have 60 feet of night vision.
Yeah, I have dark vision.
Right. And that is set correctly. So yeah, the only reason that you did see the dragon over there is because Tank's lighting is set incorrectly. He's actually showing as like he's carrying a bright light that all of you can see, which nothing saying he can't do that, but he also has goggles of the night at this level, so his light or his line of vision was just set incorrectly. Okay. But yeah, the dragon, you know it's somewhere down there, and you did just see Lantirthi get dropped, or rather hear her, just to the south of your position. Man, so many shots taken at that dragon that shouldn't have been taken because Tank's lighting was misset. Damn it, damn it.
Alright, well, I'm going to move down a couple squares to where I think it is.
All right.
And I can see a piece of it. And along the way, I pick up my javelin that I dropped.
Very good.
And I'm going to throw it at what I can see of Mr. Dragon.
Let's see what we got. Holy crap! There's that double natural 20. Ugh.
Damn.
At least the Great Weapon Master doesn't count. 12, Rage definitely counts.
Actually, her rage counts, yeah.
Yeah, Rage definitely counts. It's just the Great Weapon Master that doesn't. We got it. Ouch! That hurts.
Alright, so I have one more javelin I can throw at it.
So, real quick, on
you.
Tank's...
What were you starting to say for Tank there, buddy?
On his turn, Aegis would have been able to move and take actions.
Oh, gotcha. So yeah, we are 2 turns behind on that, so where would he have gone? And then Gale's second attack is indeed a land. We'll take that. Ow! And is that it for Moahula?
Alright, so I'm going to back up a square.
Okay.
And that ends my turn.
Alright, we are going to Legendary Interrupt and try to slay the mighty Lantirthi. Oh, dear God, yes, we do. Not only that, but we friggin' scatter her body all the way over to here. Friggin' fling her right across the landscape there.
Darn it!
And, Manuel, that brings it back to your turn.
I hope we have a whole bunch of extra character sheets made.
Or somebody with
shit.
Revivify. Who's got the Phoenix Downs?
Usually work out because I'll be out for a few weeks after my surgery, so this might actually be a blessing in disguise.
I was planning on using the Spare the Dying.
Oh, no.
No!
No, my next turn was gonna slap her with a healing potion, but
Oh,
that is
man.
out of contention right now. By the way, I can't see. I have like this little area of like 5 feet around me, and I'm wearing goggles of the night vision. So
Oh, yep, and your vision is set incorrectly also. Good point right there. And now we got that corrected.
awesome. Okay. I would have been feeling around in the dark, going, "Where the hell is she?"
Yeah, I thought for sure that I had changed all of these. Maybe I only changed the ones on the front of the sheet. Whatever.
All right. I'm going to run, spend a key point to get my second move.
Ooh.
It also increases my jump by double. So I'm going to try to leap at this thing and take 2 attacks.
All right. Yeah, it's only hovering just barely above the ground, easily within reach.
Oh shit, I forgot my character sheet. It disappeared when I reset.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, when I reset, all the character sheets got closed out.
And this doesn't classify as an orange.
It does not, no. Oh, boy. That's a hit. That's a miss.
But my
he-
hero point.
Hero point.
Is he immune to element based on selection?
Yes.
Well, oh shit, now I'm like,
That is still a miss. My AC is 19.
Use one of
Damn.
Tank's inspirations.
All right. Well, you're going to have to zoom. Well, that's the good thing about his health bar being hidden in the darkness. Look at that health bar. Just a smidge of health left.
all right. So, and I'm going to use one of my inspirations on my first attack to make sure that hits.
Actually, I counted your
Actually-
first attack as a hit. I don't know why, but yeah.
Oh, because I only rolled an 18. on that.
Exactly. I took off the 15, and now I'm looking.
All
I'm
right.
like, that should have been a miss. But yeah.
So, all right. So I'm going to use the. All right. So I'm going to use the inspiration to hit on the first attack, and then he said that he was going to help me out with the second attack, or.
Correct. Yeah, he gave you inspiration on the second, so we count that as an 18 plus your 4, which is a hit, and that's why the health bar is where it's at right now. I counted
Okay.
as though you hit twice.
So there we go. I've got my expenditures.
All right. Well, I've got a legendary interrupt here, and I guess we're going to have to go for the wing attack right here and see if we can knock Manuel down. Dex save, DC 19, 14 bludgeoning damage. You are more than good on that. And the funny part is if I fly away, I provoke the attack of opportunity. Because this thing does not have flyby attack. I guess we will not be flying away. Ayusi Kaj.
I see greatness in my future. I'm gonna be the one to kill this thing.
Does he have any magic missiles left?
He does not.
Damn it, IOC Kaj!
I didn't prepare that one.
Yeah, his next spell that he has ready is Silvery Barbs, which unfortunately he was not within range to make use of it so far tonight. Light crossbow. Oh! Well, 12/6 is my birthday, but that is not good for a hit on the dragon here. So, ping! And that will pass it over to Spartan. Maybe the new guy will get the kill here.
Hey, I did a lot of damage to soften him up for you.
Meanwhile, Lantirthi's corpse throws a middle finger up like, I did like 100 points of fucking damage to this thing.
And Tank's gonna do the same.
Yeah,
Tank
exactly.
did a lot,
Tank
last
did a lot
session.
too. That's why they both have X's on their corpses right now. You pissed this dragon off.
The problem is, I have to dash in order to get towards this person.
Oh no, you don't have a ranged option?
I mean, I have hand axes, but
Oh.
what good can a hand axe do?
I mean, this thing's got almost no health left. You might be surprised. It's really a matter of can you hit it.
Let's try it. I'm gonna
what's-
try it. Ooh, oh, nope, hold up. I have an idea. I'm going to dash and then action surge.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, I'm gonna action surge and then I'm gonna hit it.
Oh boy. Better hope you kill it, because this thing's gonna swipe at you if you miss. Oh boy. That's a miss as it stands.
Can I
Of
use
course,
an
you can change it.
inspiration to make it hit?
You can inspiration and re-roll the attack entirely, or you can hero point, and that's going to give you a die 8 that you can add to the 17 to try to make up the difference. You would need a 2 or better on a die 8.
Let's do a hero point.
All right. That'll do it. 19 damage. That is... Oh, looks like it's adding in the Great Weapon Master, but it didn't subtract the from the hit. So I think, in fact, we'll just take the 9 damage, which is still 8 more hit points than we had. This thing had literally 1 hit point after Don finished it. So that will finish off the dragon. And I believe Spartan's turn as well, unless he's got a bonus action hiding there. Pass it over to our survivors.
I don't think I have anything else I can do.
All right. Yeah, the dragon will just collapse to the ground and cease its nefarious activities. We got some more. We finally got a dead zombie over on the southwestern house, but it may be a little too late in that respect. Likewise, we got a dead zombie at the southeastern house, but they have yet to break into the home, so we might be doing a little bit better there. But our survivors otherwise, we're going to have our dwarven friend here step up and get into combat with this zombie as he calls out, "Could you use assist over here, please?" With an attack roll like that, definitely can use an assist. And Carther has, for the last couple rounds, been moving over towards that southeastern house where the sounds of panic are increasingly growing. So he's still a ways from that, but over here at the northeastern house, our defenders are unscathed and contributing handily to the combat. That will close out that round. We do still have an initiative in progress because 2 dead characters. The Revivify timer is definitely on. I believe we are 3 or 4 rounds now on Tank and a full round now on Lantirthy, so definitely keep that in mind. And we will be back in about 10 minutes, friends, with the second half of tonight's adventure. Are you with us?
So I have 1 Phoenix down on me. I don't know if anybody else has one.
As much as Tank goes down, he should have one, but he does not.
I'm a little sad that this has been nerfed a little bit, but it's completely understandable.
Oh, you mean his gloom effect?
Yes, it is interfering with my night vision and my overall ability to see everybody.
I mean, it's also interfering with my devil's sight as well. So
What's the range on your devil sight?
120.
Yeah, I just noticed I had Katie's character sheet set incorrectly as well. Her dark vision is 90 feet, so I had to drop it down to 60 feet. So many hits that shouldn't have taken place. Damn it!
That did not do what I wanted it to do.
I think from my experimentation, the best I was able to do is put a global attack modifier up with the -5 on it. Just make sure it's clicked when you click the damage modifier for it.
That's what it's on right now, and it's checked, so it should be working with it, but it didn't. There it goes.
Yeah, it kind of sucks that it shows up as a -5 still instead of actually -5 from the roll, but whatever.
That's still a damn good roll.
Yeah, I know, it's kind of like you just wasted that good roll.
I'm a baseball coach when they surround me like the roads. Look at that boy, teaching this guy, making them a 6 to see night and dry. But he's afraid and a fool. I saw a bad bitch with a 3-inch tool. Cockroach love, it's a dirty affair. Legs intertwined, disgusted with fear. Cockroach creeping up my belly to my throat. Here's what I messed up, but we add one more. Jeez, look at that.
Look in my eyes. What do you see? A cult of personality. Let's get back to it. Ooh, 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 ooh. Lantirthi. Aww. Alright, we're going to start checking these off with a pink marker right here to indicate just how many rounds they have left. Tank is 3 rounds in, right? So far?
What was that?
Yes, 3 rounds.
Alright, that's going to bring it to J-Man's turn here to start things off.
Alright, I can't see Lantirthi. I probably heard what went down over there.
Sure.
I am close to Tank, though, so I'm going to move over to him and use the Phoenix Down that I have.
Alright. That is your action and bonus action. Using both this turn, or were you going to split them up?
Both this turn.
Alright. That is an action-based Revivify. He will return to life with 1 hit point. Woo, woo, woo!
And after that, I will,
indeed.
after he brings him up, I'll just kind of call out, since nobody else is within range of my telepathy. I'll call out Lantirthi and be like, anybody got eyes on her?
You hear a dwarven voice
Yeah,
from the
she's
north.
near me.
Yeah, you hear a dwarven voice also reiterate that. Yeah, over here!
Yeah, and that's my turn.
Alright. Zombies are up. Oh boy. Let's continue trying to pound through the barricades. Oh, I want to use those orange class Bs. Patience, patience, patience. It's not time. Oh, that's a little more favorable. Group average not so good this time around, so what slight progress they had made starting to chip away at the barriers down here is now at a standstill as the survivors kind of managed to put those back up. 2, 3, and 4. Yeah, we got stuff happening over here. We got attacks going on as well. Scratches, bites, grabs, pummels, weapon attacks. Not the greatest. So, in addition, there are still screams of panic and horror over there, but there are still a lot of orders and tactical conversations being held that you guys can make out even at this distance. So it looks like whoever's in there, I mean, there's at least like a dozen people inside of there. They're doing their best to hold this on their own. We got more zombies up here. Yikes. And they are about to swarm the dwarf right here. Getting all up on him. Pummel, pummel, grab. One of those will hit, and this dwarf is in really bad condition. He is not grappled, however, so that's a saving grace. And then a bunch of zombies coming out of the gloom right over here, where, wouldn't you know it, right where Tank just revived. Oh boy, so we're going to have one on each of you here. One of them is coming up on Fia Lien, and the other is going to try and hit the prone Tank. Let's see what they're going to do. Pummel, and if you're Tank, that is the best possible result. On Fia Lien, that is an absolute miss. On Tank, I believe I hit you, and you are now grappled in addition to being prone, instead of being damaged and knocked unconscious. And I think that's a wrap for the zombies. Yes, indeed. Dragon has been destroyed. Gale, over to your turn. Rage has got a few
Okay.
rounds left.
As a bonus action, I am going to use Elemental Cleaver and infuse my Great Axe with thunder damage.
Very cool.
Did you skip tank?
And then I'm
think I
going to
may have.
move down
Yep.
here. And I'm going to throw my Great Axe at this first one.
Oh, damn, throwing the Great Axe. I remember that one. Yeah, I remember Grant using that last campaign with scary undead Santa Claus. Okay. Does Great Weapon Master require it to be a melee attack?
Not with her
Hold
giant
on.
ability.
I'm sorry?
Her giant allows her to keep her rage damage with throwing objects.
Rage damage, yes. Great Weapon Master damage?
He told me to leave those boxes checked, so.
That's fine. I mean, you can always leave them checked, and we just have to address circumstantially, like, does it apply here, does it not? Like, certain things like sneak attack and fighting style dueling and what have you, those are a little easier for me to kind of identify on the spot, but something like this, I was just like, does that apply or does it not? So, definitely worth
Right,
looking into.
I'll do some research on it while we continue on.
Cool. Yeah, if it
It
does
does
apply...
say melee attack.
Okay, gotcha. So yeah, either way, this thing was still going to be alive, but it was just a matter of does it have 12 hit points or 2 hit points? So in this case, it will have 2 hit points, and the weapon reappears right back in your hand, and okay.
So I can throw it for my second attack.
Did you add that extra elemental damage die?
I didn't see it in her roll. Did you... Yeah, she's gonna roll a 1d6 for the thunder damage.
Very cool. Still won't kill it, but a second shot of that nature will probably finish it off very handily. Oh my goodness. Well, I'll make you a deal. If you burn the inspiration for the natural 20, we will have it tear right through the zombie behind it as well.
Works for me.
That is a lot of damage, and that will effectively kill 2 zombies one shot.
Okay, all right, then that's it for me.
Alright, so before we proceed, let's go back and catch up with Tank here, who is prone and grappled, but otherwise has his whole turn.
All right. Would I be able to drink my potion even though I'm grappled?
Oh yeah, the only thing you can't do is move, which ironically would mean you can't stand up. But you can still attack and use you can use your hands, but you basically can't use your feet.
All right. Well, I'm going to use my action for a supreme healing potion.
Ho 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 ho! Big money. That's a way to get all your hit points back instantly. That is a notable time to mention one of our house rules here for Spartan here. Like most tables, if you drink a potion of healing of any variety, we do house rule that you can do it as a bonus action. If you do spend your action doing it, though, you can forego the randomness of the dice for the healing and just get the full value back. So in the case of a Potion of Supreme Healing, that is, I believe, 60 hit points that you get for spending your action on it.
Noted.
And Aegis is going to action dash to get over by Thea.
All right.
And I think that will end up being my turn.
All right. So now we will pass it back to Gale's turn, which we already did, and then we will do Dawn's turn.
All right. So I am going to head over and help rescue Tank and Faline. So I move 45 feet over this way, and I lay a smackdown on that one.
Very cool. Got a flank bonus there as well. And we will take all of that.
I will second attack it.
Okay. Where it says orange in there, do you mean to have orange peeler?
Yeah, but it wouldn't
Okay.
fit on the entire line.
No worries, just put OP.
Well, actually, I have OJ, too.
You will probably need... Well, no, because it's the same thing. It's just it applies...
Just orange peeler for...
Exactly, so just put like OP/OJ instead of
Okay.
orange.
Will do.
And
We'll
then
fix
if you
that on
get-
Gale's, too, because that's
Cool.
what I use for her nomenclature.
Cool. Beautiful. All right.
For
Is
some
that
reason,
your
I
turn?
do not hear Dan.
You don't hear me? Anybody else hear me?
I got
I
you.
hear you.
Try backing out of...
I hear you.
Yeah, tell J-Man to jump out of Discord and jump back in.
He said something.
Yeah.
J-Man, he said jump out of Discord, try jump back in. We all hear him.
All right, so that's Dawn's turn.
Usually, cause it's my turn. I really wanted to be the one to kill the dragon. I would have gone up a level if I had done that. Oh goodness, there's zombies down here. Oh boy. We better... that's too far. Only 30 feet.
Yeah, that was weird how I just lost Dan for a minute. That was weird.
Yeah, it's very strange. Why did you do that?
Here I come to save the day.
I'm going to pull rank and tell these zombies to stand down because I am a former corporal.
Well, shoot. Yeah, I guess we'll just stick with that light crossbow. Hey, how about that? We're going to pick off this one that's trying to grapple, or that is grappling Tank, and we will deal a fair amount of damage there. 22 plus, got that. And that'll pass it back to Spartan again.
I'm thinking. Because my spells do not have that far of a range. I'm just going to spend my turn as movement.
Gotcha, gotcha.
And I'm going to move towards I guess back upward. Because otherwise I can't really do anything.
Alright, well, we have been wanting to do this for the last few rounds here, and this will hopefully quality of life for everybody, but we were also desperately trying to save lives. And I speak to the occupants of this home and this home. They are not under siege. They have been assisting with chipping away at the dragon, chipping away at the zombies. At this point, though, they don't really have good lines of sight on the zombies. So they are going to light some arrows. And we're going to start getting some fire out here in the field, which will hopefully illuminate our paths a little bit better. And once that is done, our survivors inside the homes, we will continue on. Man, just can't get a natural 20 for anything. Still doing some damage, but these zombies got a lot of hit points. Do that, a bit of that. Go back to the other house. Some of that. And take this. Alright, so that is it for there. That is going to subtract another round from Lantirthi's expiration here and pass it back to J-Man.
All right. I heard people say that they saw Lantirthi. So I'll call out. Does she need healing, or is it worse than that?
If I'm just a square diagonally from this person, can I just mention that, yeah, this person's like in shambles or in pieces?
Oh yeah, she is definitely dead. Like she is contorted in ways that the body is not meant to bend. Think Deadpool after Juggernaut in Deadpool 2.
I say this one requires healing of some sort.
Well, when you put it that way, I'll say, oh, good, because I'm out of Phoenix Downs, but I have healing left.
Bum, bum, bum.
After a move and a dash, I realize, oh, that's I can't heal that.
Gosh, yeah.
And I kind of give him a dirty look, like, why would you think that can be healed?
I said it requires a healing of some sort. I didn't say you could potentially heal it. I said a healing. There was no specified way to do it.
She continues to stare daggers at you as she then looks at her torn friend like, does anybody have a Phoenix Down? And that's my turn.
I do.
It's funny, she was the closest one. She's like, yeah, she's dead. And then she goes and fights somebody else. I'm the only one that has one. Thankfully, we got time. Time is on our side if Gale is that close to the action. Zombies are up next, though. And, yeah, this one is going to try... Oh, shoot, I forgot to attack back with that dwarf there. So let's see... Hey, that's a little better. It's still not going to be enough to kill that zombie outright. So let's see what the zombie has as response. Oh, good. An attempted grapple. That's exactly what this dwarf wanted. And that's a miss. All right. Other zombies include this assortment over here. We will indeed indeed get over in Manuel's action. This one has just enough to get to tank, and then there's this one that none of you see until it thoroughly gets out of the gloom and doesn't quite have enough room to get to anybody. But it will action dash and something about that. Almost gets to Manuel. Okay, so first the one on Dawn is going for an unarmed attack. And dumbass tried to do that against a monk. The zombies on Tank, one of them already has him grappled. That's not good. We're going to try for a weapon attack, which is at advantage because we've got him grappled. That's a natural 20 for 13 damage.
I'm going to expend one of my things to make it non-crit.
What is your thing that makes it a non-crit? Oh, Fortify. Interesting.
Sorry, I
okay.
couldn't remember the name.
Gotcha. That becomes 9 damage then. Many effects. Yeah, there's no extra effect from the crit. And then the second zombie that does not have you grappled is going to try to scratch. And that's a natural 1. Zombie attacks inside of the home to the southwest. Oh, there's a scream of anguish over in that direction, and if you had to guess, somebody just got unalived down there in that house. In the southeast, bam, 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 bam. Oh, yes, we have finally broken through a window. So this will be a little interesting going forward southeast direction. That's it for zombies, so Tank, back to your turn.
All right. I'm going to go ahead and smack the one that is grappling me.
You get advantage as well. Nice.
And if that didn't kill him, we're gonna do it again.
Oh, your damage is confusing me. Oh, I see what you're doing there. Okay, I will fix that later so that it's universal, but I get you now. Okay, so first hit, it is still alive. Second hit will kill it and break the grapple. Boop.
Beautiful. And Aegis is going to come up right next to me.
Awesome.
And he's going to Empowered Rend the other one that's...
Northeast or... Well, I guess it doesn't matter. That's a miss. Unless we are enhancing that somehow.
I'll burn an inspiration to try again.
Sure thing. That will hit. We'll take that. Oh, also seems to have knocked the zombie out of its boots for a second or two there. Just out of curiosity, what is Tank's proficiency bonus? Is it still 2? Or is it 3?
It is 3.
Yeah, your Steel Defender should be improved. So let's get that taken care of. I don't know exactly how upgraded it gets, but regardless. Let's get that. We will add that to your journal and your control. And then you can be the judge of just how much better it is than the existing version. There's that. I'm gonna send the PB2 version to the archives. Unless you have things on it that you need to transfer over.
No, he's good.
Alright. Yeah, I think every time your prof bonus goes up, you'll get a new one of these. Boom. And replace with that one. There we go. Okay, so that brings us to Gale's turn.
Okay, we're gonna move up a little bit. And we're gonna throw at this guy.
Okay.
Where'd it go?
Whew! Through. Oh man, that would have killed it were it at full hit points. Bam! Solid shot right there.
Now, can I move up to Lantheri and use the Phoenix down on her? Or does someone special have to use the Phoenix down on her?
Anybody can use it, but it requires an action and a bonus action. You can spread those over different turns, so like if you still have your bonus action, you could move over to her and start the process, and then next round finish it up.
Okay, because normally I would still get, I would still have a bonus action and another attack action.
Correct. You don't have the, you have an extra attack, but not another attack action. It's kind of a weird gray area between the two, but yeah, once you declare the attack action, the only thing you can do is attack. So the second attack would just kind of get lost by the wayside unless you have another target. But your bonus action, since you haven't done anything with that, you can start using that for the Phoenix down.
Okay, then I shall do that.
All right. And over to Dawn, now on the front line.
All right, I'm going to attack this one that came up to me foolishly.
He is a fool. I pity the fool. Oh, damn, that'll hurt.
Oh, wait. Okay, no, I have to move. Oh, that damaged correctly. Okay, yeah, I'll take my second shot on it.
Very cool. Another 20 damage. Ouch. Yeah, you almost got that thing in one round.
All right. Bonus action attack.
Okay. That will do it. Oh, man, knock it out of its spot for a second again.
And then prepare for the next one to show up.
Okay, Ayusikoj is... Yeah, I guess we will move up another square and take a crossbow shot on this one that's kind of out in the open. That'll hit. Not his specialty. He's all about that war pick, but he has not found himself in a melee spot all session. Spartan, back to you.
Can I hold my action for when this person gets the Phoenix down ready? I can use Cure Wounds.
You can. I think for Cure Wounds it's touch though, so you'd have to be a little closer, but otherwise that's the only
I'd
restriction.
move and then use Cure Wounds.
Yeah. Well, you'd have to move now and then hold your action based on the way the held action works, but nothing restricting it otherwise.
And I believe that is my turn.
Beautiful. Okay. Okay. How we looking? How we looking? Yeah, let's get some more light. We're gonna throw a few more. Light that corpse up as well. We're not trying to burn the whole village down, so that should suffice for now. And then inside the homes as our defense. Come on, friends. That's a better total. Look at all those 19s. 18 as well. Now we're talking. That'll kill. That will kill. Things are looking a little better on the southeastern house now. We've also managed to plug up that hole that they just broke in through. Southwest, not bad. They got the better half of the roll. Or no, they haven't done their rolls yet. Pretty decent. Not the greatest, though. It'll kill the lowest health zombie. And we will start another round with Katie's turn, losing another few precious seconds here. And then over to J-Man.
Alright, now that I see that they're getting ready to bring her back, I calm down a little bit. Okay. And she kind of looks around to see what's going on. Sees all the fires being set up for light and notices the houses being attacked. So I'm going to do so I'm going to do I believe it's an action to activate my winged boots. Then I have a fly speed equal to my land speed. I'm going to do a bonus action to transform into the version that has a speed of 50. And then a move action to move 50 in a direction.
All right. Holy crap, it's almost as big as the dragon!
And that's my turn.
All right. Well, let's, yeah, we got a little bit of that. Okay, let's try something a little different. Okay. Don't need to spend a lot of time on the zombies there. What's, one zombie here, one zombie there. One on tank. Unarmed strike. That's a miss. One on Manuel. And 18 AC, also a miss. That's everything for them. So back to tank.
Alright, well, there's a zombie right in front of me, so I'm going to start swinging on it.
Cool, cool. That will hit. That will hit as well. We're still hanging on, though.
Alright, then Aegis is going to go ahead and take his attack.
Alright.
Actually, he's going to move in and cause flank on it.
Very cool. Oh, good thing. And that will bring up our saving throw, which we just made. The zombie will hang on with 1 hit point. And then Gale finishes using the action. Burn the Phoenix down. That will revivify Lantirthi with 1 hit point. That will also provoke Spartans ready to action. Alright, so he heals you for 1 and then he damages you for 10. That's just fucking cruel.
I don't know why that's there.
It's for Roll20 fallacy. I always make that stupid joke. Man, that's a shame. Don't you at least deal your wisdom modifier as well? Like 1 plus something? 1 plus 3, I think. Isn't your wisdom 16?
Yes, it is. So that would be a total of 4.
So 4, hey, 4 is better than 1. So there we go with that. Katie is now revivified. That will end Spartan's last turn. Gale still has bonus action and movement for this turn.
Okay, so where is everybody?
Mostly southeast is where the last bits of combat from your party seem to be happening. Otherwise, NPC combats are still happening far off to the southwest over here. And far off to the southeast over here. That's like several rounds away for any of you to get to, though.
Okay, well, I want to head over to where most everybody is.
Oh, yeah. Southeast would be your most direct path, but odds are, even by the time you get there, most of the, if not all of the zombies will be dead. There's only 2 left.
Okay, so you said there's the other direction?
To the southeast is where your party's fighting, yeah.
Oh, okay, but you said there's a lot of screaming and stuff from the southwest, right?
Correct, yeah.
Okay, then I'm gonna head that way. And on my way, I accidentally cut myself with my great axe and take some damage, so this way I don't lose my rage.
So I can hold the rage for 1 last round. Oh boy. Yeah, the 2024 rules make it pretty clear that they don't stand for that kind of tomfoolery. But until we officially switch over, we will still laugh it off. All right.
Well, Don told me that, so.
Oh, yeah. It's something a lot of barbarians do. A lot of other characters that were... the other side of it is the barbarian will keep like a bag of rats so that they always have something to damage every round. It's like, man, that's just cruel. Manuel, your turn.
All right, I'm going to step forward to that one and layeth the smacketh down.
All right. Ow. 19 ain't gonna leave us with much.
Lanty did not update health. Should it be at 5 instead of 1?
Oh, it should. I wonder if she stepped away because she just thinks that she's dead. Is Katie with us?
Yeah, she's here. She just updated it.
Oh, there she goes.
Uh-oh.
All right, so Don, you will finish that one off.
Okay, and then I'm hearing the screams. It's going to take several rounds to get to either side, but I think what we should do is take a group, one to the southeast, one to the southwest, and I'm going to continue southeast.
All right. .5 feet that way. Okay.
We're using a key point for my extra move, for my extra
Very
dash.
cool. Mayusi Kaj is gonna start waving his crossbow and kind of like,
Follow me, we'll go southwest.
and yeah, looks like he's gonna split the difference and start heading that way. How about for Spartan?
Going to go southwest.
All right.
Dash.
Cool. Usual rules for difficult terrain for moving through an ally's space are negated with the scale being what it is. We can safely assume that since Justin doesn't take up the entire 30-foot square, you can find some way in there to not have to go right through his space.
I'm also flying.
Oh, that's true.
And that will be my turn.
Okay, so now we are going to fast pace this so that we don't spend the rest of the session. I'm moving. I'm going to move now. Hey, guess what? I'm going to move. I'm thinking 50. Wow, we finally got a pair of natural 20s, and we only had to roll 50 times to do it. Okay, natural 1 is not so good.
Just so you know, it's only going to take me 2 rounds to get there.
5. Okay.
But I can do the bonus action dash as well.
Sure. Which direction are you going to go?
I was going down to the southwest.
That's what I thought. Okay. Won't roll as many for that side then. They're a little closer too. Okay. Shred a bit more off of you. And then... Okay. We got 2 natural 20s. Yeah, let's kill that one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. If your character is going southwest, then let's line up in this area. If you're going southeast, let's line up in this area. You don't have to worry about distance or movement right now. We're just kind of gathering in that spot.
Are we just assuming I'm going to take out that zombie on this next turn?
Yeah, 1 hit point between the two of you. Yeah. Yeah, I guess the big question is Lantirthi going with the group of 4 or the group of 3?
Well, the first thing she's going to do is use her action to drink one of her potions of supreme healing so she can get the full 60 that's worth.
That's more than fair. Definitely will have time
I
to do
thought
that
so.
as we are trudging across the village square here.
And I'm going to move with the... I guess I'm going to go with Ia and Moa'ula, Spartan and Luko, all of them, and be dreadfully behind. But I will be slowly but surely catching up, I'm sure. So I'm going to take my movement.
Oh, no worries about the distance or the movement. Right now we're just kind of grouping into which path are you going to go with, so you can easily get over here this turn as well, if you want.
Oh, okay. Then actually, yeah, I'm gonna go with the other one, so it's kind of more of an even split
Very cool.
for reasons. I don't know. Just really like the idea of things being even. Where are my people? People? Where are my people? I don't even see. Oh my god, they're like hidden like shadows.
Just a
or some
bit
shit.
further. Yeah, they're probably right in the middle of all of those lights right there.
Yeah. Okay.
There we go. All right.
Oh,
So
but I'm
now,
okay.
about 30 seconds later or so, we're going to say that your characters are now here, and this is the state of things when you arrive. Likewise, for our group here going southwest, you guys arrive 2 to 4 rounds later and find this to be the state of things as well. And now we will continue with an actual initiative round, and it is actually Katie's turn where movement and things like that come into play.
So does like my action reset since I used my action like 2 seconds ago to drink the potion?
That was actually probably 20 or 30 seconds ago in game. What we did is we just kind of fast forwarded the clock so that we didn't have to spend the rest of the session walk.
Super, super fun. Okay. So I'm just gonna start shooting because that's just like kind of what I do. This baddie looks alive for now.
Yes, he do. Ouch. Take all of that for 16. Okay.
Do a second one.
Oh, not as great damage, but that will leave it in a very bad state.
Okay. Yeah, I don't really think I have anything super fun I want to use the bonus action because I don't really care about tracking any of these zombies like I did the dragon that murdered me. So I will pass it to Thea.
All right, so now we go to the, actually, let's even shortchange this a lot quicker if we can. We will have the zombies over here take their turn. Hey, there are people outside. That changes things. And wouldn't you know it, Katie is the closest target. And this one is going to give up its attempts to break in through the back door over there and start approaching. This one at the front door doesn't seem to notice you guys and will continue trying to break in through that passage. Rolling a natural 1. You're pretty sure you just saw it break its wrist based on the way that its hand is now dangling uselessly. The 2 that have approached Lantirthi are going to attack and grab. The attack is an unarmed strike. That's a 22 to hit for 8 physical damage. And that's it for that. And then Tank, your turn. Do all of one side and then go over and do all that side.
All right. I'm going to send Aegis over next to Lantirthi to kind of help out with the fact that I'm pretty sure she has lower AC than me, and Aegis can make them roll at disadvantage.
Nice.
And since he's right there, he's going to attempt to attack the one that's right next to them.
Oh, son of a...
And then I am going to move the other direction towards that one at the front. And I'll start swinging.
Oh boy, yeah, this one has not been touched yet, so that is going to leave me with 3 hit points at the end of all that.
That will be it for me.
Well, okie doke. Manuel is up next.
All right. Let's see. I am going to move in close to the other side here using my 45 feet. And then I'm going to attack this one first.
Cool. And finish it off.
Then this one.
Now it'll get the clock moving on that one.
What do you mean get the clock moving?
Well, as far as like its life clock, as far as how much time it has left on this earth.
Oh, okay. I'm going to use another key point. I'm going to do flurry of blows, so I'm going to take 2 more attacks.
All right. That will expire its life clock.
And then this is taking the last attack.
All right. And that will hit. We still got some gas in the tank, though.
And I believe that will end my turn.
Okay. You see cause is part of the other group. Okay, so now the defenders of the home will do their thing. We got a natural 20, so yeah, well, the guy here at the front door will stab a spear out through a little murder hole here and finish off the zombie that Tank so kindly left in a very bad state. And actually we are able to get an arrow fired off against this one that Dawn just hit and chip away its health bar a little bit more. And then we go to the other house where J-Man's got the top spot. Since you got here, like, let's say a round earlier than everybody else, take 2 rounds of actions.
Okay, yeah, I was just about to ask if I needed to take off the key points for that movement or not.
Yeah, if you're going to hasten over here and put some distance to try to get here as quick as you can, then yeah, you can subtract that, but also get the extra round.
Okay, I would just basically come up on the closest guy and just start mauling the hell out of him.
Very cool. Closest, the one with full health or almost dead? Pretty close on both of those guys there.
I'd probably just go with whoever was the closest to my line of movement coming in.
Gotcha. Okay. Oops. Well, that's not good.
What are they at, a 14?
14, yeah.
Alright, I'll spend a hero point.
Alright. That'll do it. 23. We will take it.
I only have 1 attack per round in the wolf form, so that's the first round. And
Okay.
then the second round I'll do it again.
Very good. Yeah, you'll draw this one's attention after that first round. Same thing with this one as we will start moving over towards your location. That will hit and finish that one.
I do have Orange Peeler 2, so I can bleed over damage or whatever.
That would be 2 extra hit points in this case. So
All right.
we will take that over here. All right. And because the zombies go before the rest of the party, just throw Ayusi Kaj right here, and we'll have this zombie finish off its movement. Wow, it's shrinking! I was in the pool! All right, and yeah, looks like we got a flank on J-Man here, so we will try to take advantage of that. Unarmed. Weapon attack. Ouch! A 21 for 8 physical. And then a natural.
Right now I haven't. Yeah, I have an 18 right now, but I do have the Armor of Agathis up, so it'll take 5 damage as it hits me.
Gotcha.
And I will take off of my temporary, and I take half damage from non-magical physical attacks.
Very true. Yeah, these are definitely non-magical. And then a natural 20 for 6 damage. And then I take another 5 each time.
Well, let's see. What was the first damage?
First damage was 8.
So I take 4, so I still have 1 temp left. So yes, the next attack will also take 5 damage.
Okay. We'll get that. Oh, wait. That's 2 different zombies, not the same zombie twice. There. Not that it really matters, but OCD BS. Okay, so that is the zombies, and now Morhula moves into position, and by this point that first rage is well expired, so if you want a second one, you will have to activate. Is Longstrider still up after a full minute?
Yeah, that lasts for an hour.
Nice, okay, we'll keep that then. Not sure if you need to go into rage, though, considering how few zombies are left, but barbarians do like being angry.
All right. So let's see. Whoops. Okay, so I'm going to get up next to this guy. I'm not going to throw the axe. I'm just going to smack him with it.
All right, you got yourself a loose flank bonus there also. Or rather, you did. You can always
Closer.
attack and then move.
So I was okay there?
Oh yeah, you can definitely hit it from here. It's kind of like between you and J-Man, right at that spot with our loose flank rules.
Oh, okay.
Oh, good thing too, because otherwise that would have been a miss. And yeah, that thing just lost its head and it goes flying off somewhere to the south. And now if you still have that Longstrider, you could move all the way and attack this one on the other side of J-Man.
Is that still in effect?
It is, yeah. It lasts a full hour, he said.
There?
That works. And another destroyed orange. All right, is that it?
And that's it. Yep.
Okay, Ayusikaj is next. We're gonna step. Damn. Yeah, I guess no matter what we do, can only really see this one that's at the front door, so we will take a shot on it. That's gonna miss wildly. The arrow just sticks into the door. And then Spartan's turn.
I believe I'm just going to. Wait, hold on. Would we? Are we just gonna say that I'm 90 feet from this one by the door?
Somewhere between like I would say 70 and 90. Yeah.
Okay then. I'm going to use Sacred Flame on it.
Is that a charisma saving throw?
Dexterity.
Dex. Well, that's better. We will try it. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, and we still... What the heck? How is your spell save DC 0?
I believe it's because I've multi-classed and it doesn't have any of the modifiers in it as of yet.
Yeah, that would certainly seem to be the case. Which class is casting this spell?
Cleric.
Looks like the DC is 13 then, so it looks like we just failed it, so we will take roll the damage. A whole 2. Ow!
I didn't mean to redo that one.
All right. And then our defenders of the home will likewise. Not really much of anything with that. So we will go back to the other combat here where Lantirthi starts things off.
Okay, so let's finish off this ugly dude over here. Let's see.
Woo! All right. Well, even without the natural 20, that is going to bring up a con save that we will not make, and it's dead. And I think that's all the zombies over here.
Let's see. Any areas I can see, so I'm gonna kind of call out to people whether we like. Should we go back up, like Thea and Mohula and all them?
There are multiple cheers of glee and joy from within the house now that the final zombie has been felled.
I'll just check with Tank and Manuel, see like what we want to like kind of keep scoping out this area, or if we want to go kind of catch up with Thea, the others.
Probably keep clearing out the village, which I think the others are with the last of them, so probably head towards them.
Alright, well, by the time you guys get there, this is likely to be over, so we will focus on what they're doing over here. Over to J-Man's next turn.
Is there just the one really injured one next to me right now?
Right now, yes, but you can hear, like, scratching and growling on the left side of the house.
Alright, so yeah, I'll kind of move around this guy so I can get a look and see that thing over there. I'll try to finish this guy off, and if I can, I will probably do something with that, depending on how that goes.
Definitely will finish the one off at the front door. Just like at the southeast, lots of cheers in response to that development.
And then telepathically, I'll tell Moahula that there's another one. Basically, tell her the direction to go to get to it. And I will use the rest of my flying movement to get closer to it.
All right.
Oh, is there one up on the balcony too? I didn't see that one at first.
There is, yeah. I had it a little out of the proper zone there, so I moved it.
Okay, then I'll float up toward it, and so that, Mohill will probably get the one on the ground, and I'll float toward that one.
Yeah, that looks like the most dangerous spot right there is the second floor. The door has been completely broken off its hinges, and the fighting inside is right there at that door. And the zombies, we got 2 of them left. Neither of this involves any player characters, so yep, doesn't damage anybody, doesn't destroy any part of the building. So Gale up next.
Okay, is there anybody left for me to kill?
They might just be out of your line of sight, but J-Man did just direct you along the left side of the house here.
So now I can see him, right?
Definitely.
Can I get closer?
I don't think you have the movement for it. You would have to action dash.
Javelin!
All right. Woo! That will clip it. Yep, we'll start taking some there. And Pof is pretty much...
That is it for me, because I think I only re-picked up the one.
Yep. And Pof is just moving, so Spartan, that's back to you.
I'm also just gonna move.
All right. then once we're all in position here, this ought to
Dash action.
roll pretty quickly. Let's see how the survivors do. There we go. Yeah, the one at the door right here that J-Man is rushing up onto just took a crit, so it just lost half its hit points. And that will bring it to J-Man.
Yeah, I'll go flying like some weird floating eldritch beast just up onto the balcony and pounce on this fucking thing. People inside that building are like, Jesus, what is that?
Oh my god, it's another one. Get it, get it, get it. Oh wait, it's got a green health bar. It's friend. And that is exactly enough to kill it.
And with telepathy, whoever's at the door, I'll just say to them, do not attack, I am your friend.
That causes an even greater alarm in the thing's face, but also a great degree of like, what? And they all kind of look at each other and then look back at you. They're definitely still defending themselves, but nobody like rushes out to do battle. And the final zombie on the board rushes at Moahula, hits a 23 armor class for 6 damage, but her turn is next and she regenerates 6 hit points, so I wouldn't even bother marking it on your sheet because it's your turn and this thing is probably not going to survive.
Yeah, because if it's melee with me, I can hit it with my great axe now.
Yes, indeed. And as predicted, it has been destroyed. Close out the character sheets, closing out the turn order. That will effectively spell victory for this battle, and we can at least head back to the overland map here, where we have a bit better view of the village that we're inside of, and the scale is not so god-awful. But yes, over here at Falling Skies, we have successfully completed the first stage of influencing people and making friends. That is the goal here, and we do have much more in this theme in the days ahead. Our next adventure will see us heading to the Kabuki Shrine, as well as a new village that Tank is familiar with from his cartography explorations, named Shizukesa, which is somewhere over in this region, you do believe. You can probably take a golf cart and get there in about 4.5-5 minutes. If we don't have a golf cart, we might have to hike for about 20 or 30 minutes. But that will be for next Wednesday, and by next Wednesday, of course, I mean 2 weeks out from now. That is a wrap for week 9 here at Roleplaying Unlimited. 9 sessions for every table, everything rolling perfectly like a well-operated machine. All tables, I don't want to say all tables, most tables at full capacity right now. We do have a couple of openings and another one possibly in the works, depending on work schedules and availability. But for everybody that's losing a seat due to work schedule stuff, I am trying to find at least a table for them to move to, because it does suck to lose the game entirely in that respect. But great stuff here tonight, friends. Had a blast sharing the adventure with you. Hope you guys had an adventure playing it.
A lot of fun.
Brilliant.
Thank you. Still the yo-yo.
Good game.
Are we long resting after that?
That will be for next session to determine. We can certainly make plans to start doing so, but there may be something that interrupts that. So let's not click that long rest button just yet, because it is not a guarantee that we'll get it if we try to take it here. But
forgive you this time, but that's my line.
Very true.
Rat man, forgive you this time.
Don is usually all about that long rest for sure, both in and out of game. So it's
I feel like it's not normal for the new person who shows up to just murder a dragon and then walk away.
Will I be able to retrieve all of my javelins?
Absolutely. Yeah, they are easily recovered. Definitely takes a few extra minutes than it would normally take due to the gloom, but you know the direction that you threw them in, and you will eventually recover them.
One quick,
Awesome, thank you.
Yes,
one
indeed.
quick question: when Lantirthi was revived from death, what noise did she make, Daniel?
I feel like I'm missing something here. Was it?
No, it's probably something like.
Lantirthi.
I mean this with all the love in the world. Fuck you guys.
Oh, that's fantastic.
I hate that you're my favorite people.
Much love, much love.
I
And
think that should just be like the standard for like Revivify and Resurrection when they come up. They're like the Total Recall scene.
Exactly. Damn it, Corrigan, you got what you wanted. Now give these people ear. And a bit of a heads up / spoiler alert, not too big of a spoiler, as we will all be finding this out this coming Sunday morning, especially if you happen to catch the stream. But Session 10, Week 10 for the Coalescence, our parties will hit level 5. Or, if you're already level 5 or higher, you're going to hit whatever the next level is for where you're at. So start looking into your advancement, prepare for that. It may not happen right at the start of the session, so definitely don't knock it out now. But Sunday morning, as our forerunners here for the Coalescence Act 5, will have the distinction of attaining level 5 first, and we will see just what happens after that. Sunday morning, of course, 9 a.m. Pacific, our earliest table, our only morning table that we run here. We will be returning to, goodness, what is happening over there? They're over in Orange Enemir, still back in a 1970s New Mexico-themed zombie apocalypse merged with my homebrew world of Enemir. So they will continue. Many a hand has scaled the grand old face of the plateau. Some say it was Greenland, some say Mexico. We will see you 9 a.m. Pacific, friends. Thank you so much for hanging out tonight. Much love, and as always, you know that there is no RU without you.
Good night.
Good
Night, everybody.
Nighty night.
Good
Night.
Don't freeze out there.
Oh man, I hope not.
Boy, you were bad for me. But I don't care enough to make you my enemy. Boy, you did good leaving me then and there. 'Cause I'm better without what you call love, I swear. When you take a look at me, you only see what you wanna see. Somebody who can move on. Don't tell me you're sorry. I don't want your pity. Baby, you got it all wrong. You think I'm missing you every night. Every night. You think I'm sad and alone. Also alone. But don't take credit for these red eyes. 'Cause baby, all I've cried are tears of joy. Boy, you must think I'm hurt. Thought I was under your spell, but looking back, I was cursed. You left me to drown and sail away on your ship. But I don't give a damn, it's water under the bridge.